Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about geoclaiming in the Coin app. We're going to be going over what it is, how you can do it, the results that I've had so far, and my general opinions on it and what I think of it. My name's Chris, and you're watching the XYO show. So the easiest way to explain what geoclaiming is if you've ever played Monopoly. It's like owning a property in Monopoly. Each week, or cycle, as XYO calls it, is from Sunday to Sunday. And so at the beginning of the cycle, you can put down increments of 10 XYO tokens to claim a 25 by 25 mile square on the map. Now, as soon as you click it open, it will show you what that square is, where it goes. You are not limited to how much you can put down, but you do have to put down at least 10 tokens. And so basically the way this works is every time someone geomines in that square, they give a percentage of their mining. It's actually 10% of what they would mine, which is kind of a lot now that I think about it. Anyway, so what happens is as you claim a square or a tile, you gain a part ownership in that depending on how many people have claimed. So for instance, if you own 100% of the square, if you're the only person who's claimed it, then you get 10% of everything mined on that tile. Since there are a lot of geominers out there, lots of other people are going to be claiming as well. And so your percentage of how many times you get that 10% is going to go down and down and down. For instance, if you own 50% of the tile, then you're going to get that 10% half of the time. And 10%, then you're going to get it 1 out of every 10 times, you're going to get that 10% reward. And it goes further and further down. Just like a recap of my total rewards, this is the third week that we've been able to geoclaim. I've put in a total of 3,420 tokens, and I've only gotten back 715. The first week, I was excited about it. I thought this was a really awesome thing, so I put down 3,200 tokens on my tile. I was first place for a very long time. At the end of the week, I only got 500 tokens back. I was extremely disappointed. And if you've been reading on any of the forums or anything like that, you can see there's a lot of people who are in a worse position than I was. So I'm fortunate that I only tried 3,000 tokens. Now, the second week, I was completely disenchanted with it, so I literally put down 100 tokens, and all I got back was 95. So I didn't even break even from putting the bare minimum claim that I could do. Now, XYO has heard all of the complaints, and so they've readjusted it a little bit. So now you can put down in increments of 10 instead of 100 like it was the first 2 weeks. And also, Coin Plus users don't get 10% of their mining taken away for the rewards. And also Coin Pro users not only don't get their 10% taken away, but they also get double the 10% rewards that comes in. So for instance, if you own 100% of that tile, instead of getting 10%, you multiply that number by 2. Now, this week, once again, still very disenchanted with it. It is Thursday, so we are 4.5 days into the cycle. I've only put 120 tokens down. Now, I have covered that. I have recovered that back as of today. The rest of today, Saturday, and the little bit of Sunday left in the cycle, that will all be rewards for me, or increase, but I'm still down about 2,500 tokens in total. In my personal opinion, I think geoclaiming is a complete flop right now. Where I do see the value is XYO is going to be constantly changing it until they get it exactly right. The other thing I'll say about it is it should be a no-brainer to geoclaim. And the fact that I have to question if it's worth it makes me not want to do it. The other thing I will say is you have to think of it long term. So like those people who invested a lot on the first day, really you're only losing a couple bucks if you put in thousands of XYO tokens, so it's not a huge deal. So you have to look at it long term. The other thing is, I would say as you're going, don't put in an amount that you're not okay losing, because keep in mind, whatever you spend to claim that tile, you do not get back It's like Monopoly. You buy a property, that money's gone. But as people land on the square, they give you a fee. So they give you a percentage of what they mine. It's like you're renting that square out to them that they can mine on. But also, have fun with it. Experiment. Try to find the right ratio and balance of what's going to bring in the best risk reward, which for me, like this week, I put in 120 tokens, but to be honest, I'm really not going to venture into it much more until I start seeing a lot better rewards coming in from it. So that's geoclaiming in a nutshell. I would say keep a close eye on it because it is going to be changing every single week. That's something that they put in the disclaimers, that it can change every single week. So that's my experience with geoclaiming, but I know there are lots of you out there who've had different experiences. So if you haven't already, make sure you like this video, and then also down in the description, comment your experience with geoclaiming. If you want, just tell me how much you put down and how much you've received in return. And that way we can kind of gauge throughout the community to see what the results are actually looking like. And that would really help me because the YouTube algorithm loves when people comment on videos. So that will make sure that my videos are going further and expanding to a larger audience so that more people interested in XYO can get these tutorials, all of my videos, tips, tricks, hacks, all of that. Further news, keep watch for my next video because I'm about to go on a 2,500 plus mile road trip and I'm going to be geomining the entire way. I'm going to be testing out geoclaiming on multiple tiles, and then I'm going to post my video results as soon as we get back from the vacation. Also, just today, I upgraded from the Midnight Blue to the Ruby Platinum Visa from crypto.com. And if you haven't watched that video, I'm going to tag a link in the description and you can check that out for yourself. If you sign up and stake 50 MCO tokens, which is the crypto.com currency, you and I can both get $50 for free in MCO tokens. Also, with how crypto has dipped, in my opinion, now is a really good time to get in because I only see that value going up. I don't see it going down much further than it already has. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor, so you make your own decisions, but that's my personal opinion of the situation. So once again, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it, guys and girls, and we'll catch you next time on the XYO show.